All right, let's talk about the economics of SEO. So quickly, I just want you to look at and stare at this chart. This chart right here is incredibly important to understand because it's the basis as to why anyone invests in SEO at all. And what you're looking at here is a compounding curve, an exponential curve versus a linear curve. And the red right here is the revenue from SEO, and the blue is the cost of an SEO program. This is critical to understand because it is the why we invest in SEO. It is also the economics of SEO. And I talk to a lot of people and I get a lot of different answers as to, hey, why are you not investing in SEO? Well, it's too slow, it doesn't work for me. Yes, it can be slow, but it is also a snowball. It is something that, it is the definition of a snowball, because this is exactly what I see play out. And every time someone runs a well-run SEO program, you get this exponential curve and you get this linear curve. Well, why does that happen? How does that work, and what's the point of all that? Well, SEO at its core is it's what is called a compounding marketing channel. This is different than, say, ads or even YouTube videos, where they're not really compounding, right? You publish a piece of content on YouTube, you get a spike of traffic, a spike of visibility, and then it goes down to zero or near zero. That's not compounding. Same with ads. If you turn ads on, you're going to get traffic. If you turn them off, it's gone, right? Not compounding. SEO is compounding. If you invest $10 today, you will get, at its most simplest basic terms, you get $1 every month forever, right? And it grows too. You get $1 the first month, $1 the second month, $3, $3, $5, $10, $7, and it goes up. And that's what you're seeing here. The cost of the program is constant, but the returns continue, right? The cost to invest to create one piece of content is, say, $10, but it continues to pay back every month, forever, right? In most cases. This doesn't occur with ads, and you have to spend to keep going. The issue with ads too is that the costs keep going up. SEO stays the same. Now, the cost to implement an SEO strategy might go up, right? The cost to hire a writer or hire a developer might go up, but it's sort of a different scale, time scale, and ultimately you will probably, the cost of SEO going up does not sort of correlate that much with cost of ads going up. Ads are also getting more and more competitive every day. SEO is, of course, getting competitive like anything else, but it's just a different game, right? And again, not compounding. Compounding is the big thing you need to understand here. So what's a realistic SEO scenario? Well, say you publish 5 articles per month for your SaaS business, and it starts to slowly ramp. The first month, maybe you get 0 traffic. Nobody shows up. You're like, what's going on? Why am I even doing this? But over time, it starts to ramp up because Google will find it, crawl it, index it, put it in the search results. Over time, if you follow what's in this program, people will engage with that content. Google will see that, and it'll be optimized for keywords that you want to rank for. And then eventually, you're going to start to get traffic. And that traffic can convert, between 1% to 3%, depending on how intentful that traffic is. Something you're going to hear later is intent, right? High intent, low intent. You want high intent, generally speaking, but it just depends on the traffic you're going for, and there's different business reasons to go after low intent traffic. But if you have, medium to high intent, you're going to see 1%, 3% conversion. And, in this scenario, pretend that conversion is worth $250, for example. If each article costs $150 to produce, minimal maintenance to maintain. This is key because with SEO, you generally don't need to spend a lot to maintain. Of course, you have to update if things change. If you're writing an article about solar panels, of course, if the regulations around solar change, that's going to require you to change the content to update that, right? And there might be some costs along those lines, but that's what I'm just trying to get at here. So the CAC starts really high. So the way you should think about this is you spend all this money to create content, and the cost to acquire a customer is really high because you spent, 5 times 150, and that's your cost, and you've got no customers. So essentially, it's infinite, your cost to acquire a customer. But over time, it's going to trend down because you're not going to continue to spend, but you're going to continue to get customers and revenue from that spend. That's not how ads work, because you got to keep spending. So the way this scenario is built out is basically you're spending every month, $750, $1,500, $2,200, and then over time you're getting traffic and revenue and conversions, and it's just going to keep going up because the content you produce over here is going to age and rank better, and you're going to start getting more traffic over time. The key here is that existing articles don't need the same level of maintenance and investment over time. So costs do not follow revenue. That's why cost is linear, revenue is not. If you go into my example here, you can just sort of see, again, more specifically, if you produce 5 articles every month, traffic starts slow. Again, this is like, again, a fictitious example, but it's a very realistic example that I've seen play out over and over and over again. 0, 10, 50, 100, 200. Again, you're producing the same content. The cost of that content is the same every month, but the traffic starts to go up. And the cost, so you see, that's why it's infinite here. So your first customer, say, comes in April in this example, and it's worth, in this case, $250. So you have $250 of revenue. And then, so you still only have one customer. So you know, one customer a month. Now you have 2 customers a month, 5 customers a month, 10 customers a month. And your CAC is starting to trend to 0 because the value of that content is compounding. This is the point. Really important that you get this. I just want to show a couple examples here. Different business models, actually. But SaaS, I'll start with SaaS. So Ahrefs is a SaaS tool that specializes in, it's an SEO tool, basically. But they have a really great SEO program they're using to promote their business. You can see here that the traffic started low and now it's getting higher. And this tool, all it's doing is tracking how many keywords are in Google, and then it's estimating how much traffic they're getting. So that's what you're looking at here. And over time, it's going up. But the content they're producing it looks exactly like this, right? And that's what it is. Same thing here with Canva. Canva is a huge SaaS, and it's maybe arguably even bigger. I'll show you another example. 1 Hour Heat and Air, same thing, right? They invest in SEO program, costs are linear, and then boom, traffic starts to explode because over time it just compounds and compounds. And I have a bunch of examples here in different business models. Again, you can see just explosions of traffic when they get things right over time. This one is Chewy. They have a great SEO program in the e-commerce space. Affiliate, you got this website called Ratings. Outdoor Gear Lab, again, same thing. So yeah, just really important takeaway for you is linear cost, exponential revenue. And that's going to trend your CAC to go down over time. And maybe you know that already, but it's really important that we establish that early so that you understand, hey, why am I investing in SEO? Compounding. It's the compounding marketing channel that ultimately will help your business grow. So there you go. Let's jump into the next one.